Hello, my name's Willow. I'm an Audley Club leisure instructor, and today we're going to be going through a short yoga class with you. So we're going to start standing with the feet hip distance apart, the toes pointing forward with a gentle bend in the knees. Shoulders are down and away from the ears. The crown of the head stretches up to the sky. And we're just going to close our eyes, just bringing our attention inwards for a few moments. And we're going to start to deepen the breath together. So slowly breathing in, filling all of the lungs. And then slowly breathing out, extending the length of each exhalation. Breathing in full and deep. And then breathing out and letting go of worry, letting go of tension. Breathing in and letting go. And taking a few more rounds of this conscious, deliberate breathing, using the breath to calm the nervous system, to calm the body. And then keeping the eyes closed, we're going to bring the hands to prayer at the center of the chest, just connecting in with the heart space and taking a moment to set our sankalpa, to set our sacred intention for the day. Perhaps there's a quality we'd like to invite into our lives, or a person we'd like to dedicate our practice to. Just taking a moment of quiet reflection with ourselves, taking a deep breath in and letting it go. And then releasing the hands down to the sides. We're going to open the right leg about 1 meter apart with the right toes pointing towards the short edge of the mat. We're going to prepare for our Virabhadrasana B, our warrior two. So our hips are open and parallel with the long edge of the mat. We're going to breathe in, the arms come parallel to the earth. And as we breathe out, we start to bend into that right knee. Breathing in, we're going to lift the arms into the sky. And as we breathe out, bending into the right knee, looking over the right fingertips. So flowing with the breath here, breathing in to stretch up and create length. Breathing out, grounding into the legs, bending the knee. Flowing with the breath, reaching for the sky, and grounding down into the earth. And the next time that we bend into the right knee, we're just going to stay here for a few breaths. And we just want to check in with our posture here. So making sure that this knee is tracking over the ankle and not going any further. Shoulders are down and away from the ears, and we're looking over those front fingertips. Virabhadrasana B, our warrior two. We're going to flip the right palm to face the sky, and we're going to start to lean forwards, preparing for our Trikonasana, our triangle pose. The right hand comes down to the right shin. The left arm stretches up to the sky, and we can look up to the left thumb or down towards our feet. And taking a few breaths here in our triangle pose, our Trikonasana. Slowly rising up to standing, turning the right toes in and the left toes out, preparing for our Virabhadrasana on the other side. So we're going to breathe in, bring the palms parallel to the earth. And as we breathe out, bending into that left knee. Breathing in to stretch up to the sky. Breathing out, grounding into the legs. And again, we flow with the breath, using each inhalation to stretch and create length, and each exhalation to ground down. Taking a few more rounds of breath. And then the next time we become into our Virabhadrasana, into our warrior, we're going to stay here for a few moments. So breathing deep, breathing into the intensity. Feeling strong in the legs and looking over those front left fingertips. One more breath here. And then straightening the front leg, flipping the left palm to the sky and leaning forwards with an offering. The left palm lands down on the left leg. The right arm stretches out for our Trikonasana, our triangle pose. Looking down at the foot or up at the hand, whichever feels most comfortable for the neck, and taking a few rounds of breath. And then rising up to standing, going to bring the hands onto the hips, turning the left toes in, so the feet are parallel here. We're preparing for our wide-legged forward fold, our Prasarita Padottanasana. So we can slightly pigeon toe our feet here by just turning the toes in. And we're going to breathe in to open the chest, leaning back, creating space across the collarbones. And as we breathe out, we're going to start to hinge from the hips, folding forwards, releasing the crown of the head down to the earth. And we're going to release the hands down towards the mat here. And if we feel we have space in the hips, we can start to open our legs, widening our stance. And we're going to bring the weight into the balls of the feet here, so leaning forward, our Prasarita Padottanasana. From here, we're going to ground the left palm down into the earth. We're going to open the right arm to the side, stretching the fingertips up to the sky, welcoming a twist into the body. As we breathe out, lowering the right palm to the earth, stretching the left arm up to the sky. Lowering the left palm down, bringing the hands to the hips. We're going to breathe in to come up with a straight back. And as we breathe out, turning on the left toes, stepping forwards to the front of the mat, and just taking a moment in our mountain, in our Tadasana. So our feet are hip width apart, shoulders are down and away from the ears, chin slightly tucked towards the chest. Just reconnecting in with the body, coming home to the breath. Then we're going to stretch the arms up to the sky, breathing in. And as we breathe out, we draw the prayer down the center line and fold forwards. We're going to breathe in, creating a flat back by bringing the palms to the shins and looking forwards. And breathing out to fold forwards, and we're going to bend the knees, lowering ourselves down onto the mat. We're going to straighten the legs out in front of us, preparing for our Paschimottanasana, our forward fold. So as we breathe in, stretching the arms up to the sky, lengthening the spine. And as we breathe out, we float the arms forwards, melting the chest over the legs. The hands can land wherever they land on the legs, ankles or feet. And as we breathe in, we look forwards and up, lengthening the spine. And then we're going to breathe out, close the eyes and melt the chest over the legs. Taking 3 deep breaths here, stretching the muscles of the back. And with every exhalation, we connect more deeply with the pose, melting the chest a little closer to the legs, just finding our comfortable edge. With the next breath in, we rise up with a straight back. We're going to bend the right knee, bringing the outside edge of the right foot to the outside edge of the left knee. The left hand comes onto the right knee. The right palm comes over the chest, over the heart space. We're going to close the eyes and breathe in. And as we breathe out, peeling ourselves open to the right. And the right hand's going to land behind us for our Ardha Matsyendrasana. And we're going to take a few deep breaths here into our twist. So as we breathe in, we lift up through the lower back, stretch the crown of the head to the sky. And we breathe out to twist. Breathing in to return to center. And we're going to switch the legs. So we're going to bend the left knee this time. Bringing the right hand to the left knee, left hand over the heart space. Closing the eyes to connect in with the energy of the heart, the home of kindness. We're going to breathe in together. And as we breathe out, spiraling the chest open to the left. The left hand lands behind us. We breathe in to lift through the lower back. And we breathe out to twist, taking 3 deep breaths here. And then I'm peeling from the twist. We're going to come to sit with our legs crossed, or if it's more comfortable, keeping the legs out in front of us. We're going to breathe in, stretch our wings wide to the side, reach for the sky. Breathe out, hands in prayer, drawing energy down the center line, closing the eyes, taking a deep breath in, and a sigh out the mouth. Breathing in and letting it all go. Breathing in any stress, any tension, and breathing out to release it. And bowing our head, namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga. See you again.